I did.
She's lying. She's lying.
Hi everyone, we are up on the roof today on this Scorchio day to answer some of your questions from Instagram. So Guy, are you ready for an Instagram Q&A?
I am. I'm going to put on my special Q&A answering glasses.
Jesus.
Not quite, but close.
Okay, how near to full adoption is crypto in your opinion?
Ooh, how close? I think we are still a few years out, but I think it's going to be something that gathers more and more pace each year. I would hope by 2030 we'll be using cryptocurrencies interchangeably, or perhaps even instead of fiat currencies. Yep. I'd like it to be sooner than that. But a lot depends on regulations, on what people like the US government decide to do, how much they stick their oar in. But I think this is going to be the adoption decade, and if we're not there by 2030, I think we can consider ourselves to have failed.
I heard something recently, actually, about the year 2050.
2050?
Yeah.
Okay.
Replacing fiat. So.
Wow, okay, 2050? No, I think we'll get there sooner than that.
Hopefully.
I hope so.
Next question. My lord, what is Guy's real name?
My lord? What? Why do they put my lord?
My lord?
Is that sort of referring to... Is that referring to me? My lord!
The lord
my
of crypto.
Lord, what is Guy's real name?
Bond.
Well,
James Bond.
Well, without wishing to give too boring an answer, Guy's real name is Guy.
Well,
sorry, I referred to myself in the third person there. That's never good, is it?
It's very lordy of you.
That's a sign of a growing megalomania.
How do you look out for amazing projects still under incubation or just getting launched?
Well, a lot of it is just digging around on the internet and doing
research.
A lot of research. But one place that I've been looking a lot recently is on Solana, because it's got a hell of a lot of development and stuff going on there. If you kind of dig deep into those projects, you can find some possible gems waiting to be launched. But yeah, it's about sort of identifying, and the same with Ethereum, not so much Cardano because we don't have such a great idea about what's going on there at the moment, but we've seen it with the likes of Kusama and Polkadot. There's a hell of a lot of development happening on those smart contract blockchains. So yeah, I generally like to start there and kind of dig deep, look into their websites and go from there.
You heard it here first. This is quite a nice question. How are you?
How am I? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, no one ever asks how you are.
No one ever asks how I am.
Not even me.
Especially not you. Yeah. Wow, that's really touching. Thanks, whoever asked that. I'm very well, thanks. I'm full of the joys of late summer. I'm optimistic about everything crypto. Yeah, I'm just great. Good. Oh, that is a nice question.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah,
should maybe ask it more often.
Yeah, just a thought. How are you, Macy? Are you well? Everything happy? Everything good?
Yeah, guess so. Could be better.
Okay.
Could be a millionaire, but that's coming. Do you have a favourite project?
Well, I have lots of favourite projects. They change from time to time. Again, I know I've talked about it a lot, but I'm just fascinated by Solana at the moment because of all the development happening. Obviously, Sol going crazy is great. Great to see, but yeah, it just seems to be Solana at the moment seems to be where a lot of adoption and development and exciting stuff is happening. So today it's Solana. It'll be something different very soon. But, yeah.
Do you ever take home the costumes and practice in the mirror? Yes, he does.
That is a really silly question because obviously I do. I mean, wouldn't you? Whoever asked that, isn't that what you do? Yeah, and I love it. Yes, can ETH decouple from the Bitcoin cycle, from the BTC cycle? That is a good question. Yeah, I think sooner or later, probably early next year, we're going to see the flippening. So we're going to see ETH flip Bitcoin by market cap. because there is just so much going on in the Ethereum ecosystem. This obviously is dependent on ETH 2.0 going well and going to plan, there not being any hitches or particular disasters. So I think that flippening will be a big part of it. But to actually decouple, I guess what they mean there is, will the price of ETH perhaps not be so dependent on what happens with the price of Bitcoin?
Yep, maybe.
That I think, yeah. I mean, I think if ETH flips Bitcoin, that could be a reality. I think for the time being, at any rate, Bitcoin is going to remain the standard. So if Bitcoin pumps, alts are going to pump, ETH included, and vice versa. But yeah, I mean, certainly there is a lot more scope to Ethereum. But again, we've got things like the Taproot upgrade coming very soon for Bitcoin, and the Lightning Network, and loads of developments like that. So it's a tough call, but I think it could definitely happen. Is that all the questions?
I believe so.
Okay. I've got a question for you, actually, Mason.
Yes.
Did you get one of those for me?
Yes. I did.
She's lying. She's lying. Well, folks, thanks for tuning into that. I hope those were useful questions for you, useful answers.
I think so.
I really enjoyed that.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, we should do another one of these.
For your good work, I might go to the shop and get you a Calippo. How's that?
Yes. That's all the clips I have for today. Remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you plan on staying. You can find the links to the full videos these clips came from in the video description. And be sure to stay tuned for the next edition.